Hey guys, Flare Double here. Welcome back to a brand new review video for you guys. Today I'm going to give my review on Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So here we go. Before we start before I give out my thoughts of the movie, I just want to quickly clarify that this is going to be a non-spoiler review, so I'm not going to give out any spoilers just in case for the people that haven't seen the movie yet. And so here we go. So there's a lot to impact with this movie. Yeah, a lot. So this movie was really good. I really liked this movie. It definitely was a bit more darker and a bit more brutal than I expected this movie to be, which I wasn't expecting. Like, I kind of figured that this movie was going to be a bit of a thriller, can't speak, a thriller type of movie. It kind of felt, I kind of was having that feeling a little bit when I was reacting to the trailers and stuff. And from watching this movie, it definitely had that feeling. And which I really do like. I don't mind that, and that's something really that's something that's been kind of coming up as of lately within the MCU, because if we look at, like, for example, like Moon Knight was a bit of a dark, series, but with this movie, it was dark and it was a bit brutal than I expected it to be. And so, yeah, there was a lot with this movie. I would say that this as well, this was a lot focused between, oh man, I'm trying to think. I really am trying to think of, just be careful not to give out any spoilers. This was a lot focused within, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna say that because, again, like I said, it's gonna spoil. But I will say that there was a lot of cameos, which, as we know, and one of them, we all know. There's been a few that have been kind of going around on the internet, of course. So, yeah, which I kind of figured. But, yeah, but the cameos in this movie were really good. I really liked all of the cameos. It was really cool to see a little bit of them that I recognized, and then a few that is maybe recognized, I guess. I don't know. I can't really say. I really am trying my best here. This is a bit harder than I expected it to be a little bit, but um, but I will say that as well. But like I said, the cameos were really good. Uh, I wish I can say, man. Okay. There's a little bit one complaint, but I really can't say that, or else it's really kind of spoiling it. But what I will say here is, Sam Raimi did a really good job with this movie as well. It's very crazy to see how Sam Raimi was able to direct this movie, because, again, I'm more used to seeing, like I said, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, and those were the only Sam Raimi movies that I've only seen. I haven't really seen any of the other Sam Raimi movies that Sam Raimi has made, as of I know. But this is definitely a bit of a step forward for him, and which is really crazy to see. And I'm excited to see if, by chance, if Sam Raimi is going to do any, like, other Marvel movies, or maybe at least MCU, or with maybe Spider-Man 4 for Tobey Maguire. Something like that would be really cool to see. So yeah, like I said, he definitely made this movie being a very, like, a brutal but yet a dark movie. A lot of magic, of course, between Doctor Strange, Wanda, and everything like that. And it's really crazy to see, especially with Wanda, her character, it's very crazy to see with how much she goes through within this movie. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But with Doctor Strange, there's a bit of things about him as well, and which kind of shows a bit as to how he's feeling within this movie, which is kind of good as to see as to bit of more, not just from what's going on at the moment, but what also kind of goes on within from what's going on in his mind and stuff. So it's really cool to see as to how much detailing that they put in within that. So yeah. What else? And the actors in this movie, they did really, really good. Benedict, he did really well as Doctor Strange, as per usual. Elizabeth Olsen, she did really well as Wanda in this movie, or Scarlet Witch. And what else? The person that played as America Chavez, she did really well. She had definitely a big role within this movie, and I think I can see how well she can do within the future within the MCU, if she's going to be within the future of the MCU. But yeah, it's really it was really cool to see how much impact that it really did within this movie. So with the person that played as America Chavez. So yeah. So if she's gonna be in the future of the MCU, that'd be really cool. So yeah, and the other people, other actors and actresses in this movie, they did really well. And so yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much that. I don't really have any complaints about this movie, really. There's one tiny, but it's nothing big. But it's I don't want to say it because it kind of gives out a little bit of spoilers. But yeah, and also the post end credit scene. There's two of them. I'm just gonna say that right now. There's two of them. One of them a little bit confused. But it was good. It was a good post end credit scene. There was apparently something I might not understand, so I'm gonna have to look through that maybe and see what that's about. And then the other one is a pretty interesting one. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah. But anyways, so that's that. So yeah. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. You guys can subscribe, comment, like if you guys enjoyed the video. And also you guys can click that notification bell icon next to the subscribe button so you guys can know for whenever I upload a new video. And also you guys can follow me on my socials, Twitter, Instagram, so you guys can follow me on those. And yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.